Thank you, Lascan, and can I also congratulate you on the birth of your granddaughter. It's a happy time. Lascan, I thought I had 5 minutes. Is that correct? Yes. Anyway, first of all, I want to sincerely thank my colleague Catherine Connolly, Deputy Connolly, for bringing forward this private member's motion, which I and all of the colleagues in the independent group were happy to sign. Now, this motion refers to the National Maternity Strategy, the recommendations of Sláinte Care report on implementing that strategy, the HICRA report, which monitors the national standards. I will, in the short time available to me, concentrate on the 2020 HICRA report, as it's the most recent, and it gives us some overview as to how the National Maternity Strategy is being implemented in individual hospitals, in hospital groups, and this report also deals with important issues like governance, overseeing care pathways for women and babies, and coordination between hospitals, coordination between medical professionals, staffing levels, staff training, etc. Now, it isn't... Yes, Count.
12, so
I can't hear you. Sorry?
We're running out of time because of the leader's questions at 12. Will you give time, give a number of minutes to your colleague who introduced the motion, Catherine, Deputy Connolly, please? You can see the clock. We're just ran behind. I'm sorry.
I thought I had 5 minutes.
I know, but that was...
We have 8:49 left according to the clock.
Yes, but it went over during the debate. I'm sorry. We're just trying to do the best you can with your colleague.
So what time?
There's only 4 minutes left in total.
We have what?
4 minutes left in total.
Oh, well, then I defer to my colleague. But Lascan, this is not right. This should have been sorted during the debate. I don't complain. I won't take her time, but it's not good enough.
I accept that. I'm sorry. Dr. Connolly.
I have to say I concur completely, Chairperson, with my colleague. It's most unfair what's happened, and I would have thought sometimes on the odd occasion we do run over, and there is a discretion, and I have exercised that discretion, and I would have liked to hear my colleague's opinion and her views, and she did sign the motion. So I really...
Yourself, you're always very decent, so I will give you time. So
I go back to my colleague.
Carry on again, so Deputy Harkin, please.
Okay, Lascan, I'll be as brief as I can, but I don't want to take from Deputy Connolly's time. Look, as I said, the HICRA report found overall high levels of compliance, but it was clear from reading this report that there are weak links in the chain, and that's why we have a national maternity strategy in place. That's why we put it there, because of those weak links. So while there is progress, we can see that certain gaps exist, and until those gaps are filled, women and babies will be at risk. Now, if we look at some of the conclusions from the HICRA report, it says, and to me this is the most important point, the HSE needs to immediately develop a comprehensive, time-bound and fully costed national maternity strategy implementation plan. The fact that we don't have that in place is an issue. Look, I'm really concerned about the time for my colleague Deputy Connolly. I want to finish with one point, and a lot of colleagues have spoken about it. The fact that we need absolute clarity on the public ownership and operation of the new National Maternity Hospital. We need a debate in this House where the Minister is present to and fro so that we can deal with this issue. But equally, we need to make sure that the recommendations within the National Maternity Strategy are fully implemented.